Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Motor Mike Media, and as always, I'm Motor Mike. Now today we'll be talking about the Ford Mustang Mach E GT Performance Edition. I know, that's just a mouthful. And you might be thinking, hey, didn't you already make a video on the Mach E? And I did. And in that video I talked about the styling cues, interior, exterior, some of the tech, as well as the specs, and why Ford named it a Mustang. And you can check that video out. I'll leave a link in the description below, or you can check out the channel. But we'll be talking about the Performance Edition today. And why is it so special? Well, I'll get it right out there. It's the second quickest Mustang. And that's right, the second quickest. So basically, right now Ford has the EcoBoost Mustang, the EcoBoost High Performance Mustang, then you go up to the 5-liter Coyote V8 in the GT, you got the Bullet Mustang, you got the Mach 1 that's coming out, you got the GT 350 and the GT 500. And that's a lot of Mustangs, but the king of all of them, the most high performance one, is the GT 500. And that's super aggressive. It looks great. I actually wanted to add it to my previous video I made about my top 10 dream cars. It was on the list, it came off of it. But it's a great car. I love the way it looks, and journalists love the way it drives. It has 760 horsepower and 625 pound-feet of torque. That's insane. That's a 5.2 liter V8 supercharged. And this new Mustang Mach E, a crossover 4-door electric vehicle, is going to be the second quickest. And it's very close to matching this GT 500. So the Performance Edition is an add-on on top of the GT. Before, when they originally announced the Mach E, they said that, hey, the GT will be your most high performance one. You lose some range, but you're going to gain performance. So now this Performance Edition is an add-on on top of that. So that's the top of the line one. It has more horsepower and torque than the regular GT. And what are those numbers? 480 horsepower and 634 pound-feet of torque. Electric vehicles have insane torque, and you get it instantly, right from the get-go. That's why this is the second quickest. 0 to 60 at 3.5 seconds, and it's consistent. A lot of vehicles can claim a number, but in real world, it's so hard to match that number or to get it and make it consistent. Just look at the Dodge Charger and Challenger, the Hellcats. They're crazy awesome. They have crazy horsepower, over 700, but it's hard to put that power down to the ground. You kind of slip and slide, the rear end comes loose. But if you can get 3.5 seconds consistently, whew, that's just crazy. So let's look at it. So basically, it's the GT with a few little add-ons. And you can tell that the GT model in general is very stylish. You can tell it's their most performance-oriented. The rims, as well as that black grille, or grille I should say. And in my other video I talked about how I wasn't the biggest fan of it. But I will admit, it's a nice contrast when you have some bright, bold colors to have that black grille with the black accents around. It's pretty sharp. So what are you getting on this Performance Edition? Well, those styling cues. You're getting 20-inch black rims, big old Brembo brakes, and you're getting these aluminum accent plates when you open the doors. A few little tweaks here and there, but you're getting that extra power and the bragging rights of being the second quickest Mustang. I'm curious, we're getting this news before the car even comes out, which is always a good thing. But I have a feeling that when this car comes out, they'll hear some stuff from the customers, make a few tweaks here and there. But I think we're going to get even more performance. And why do I say that? Well, if you guys don't know, Ford has a super high performance Mach E prototype. And that's the 1400, or the 1400. But why is it called that? Well, it's got 1,400 pound-feet of torque. It's got additional motors. It is insane. Just look at this thing. It's that wide-bodied, giant spoiler. It is just this brooding monster of an electric vehicle. People like Ken Block have drove it. If you don't know Ken Block, he's a crazy good driver. He does crazy stunts. Look him up. But this Mach E, he loved it. It's this drift machine with crazy power. And I have a feeling that Ford really wants this Mach E to sell. That's why they're using the Mustang name, because they're positioning this vehicle as a high-performance electric vehicle. And we know, yes, you can get a lower trim one or a more luxury-oriented trim. You can get around 300 miles of range. But I think in the future, you'll be getting more and more range with those luxury trims, but you're going to get more and more performance. So, like I said, 480 horsepower, 634 pound-feet of torque in this Performance Edition. You're getting like 235 miles of range. So yes, you are losing range to get this good performance, but I have a feeling that in the future it'll be more power and they'll slowly bump up that range. You have to think of batteries as what's going to be in production, or what's on the vehicles currently is yesterday's technology. They're already working on the latest and greatest, and we know that this vehicle will have the latest Sync 4 system with over-the-air updates. So just like Tesla, Ford can be working behind the scenes, make a few tweaks here and there, and send you an over-the-air update, and you can get more range, or you can get more performance, or little add-ons, like ludicrous mode. That wasn't there originally, but Tesla added it later, and boom, you have these super crazy launches from these vehicles. And I think Ford will do the same. I'm excited for this Mach E. When I did my original video on it, I got pretty excited looking at it. The vehicle grew and grew on me. But seeing this news that came out, and then doing more research on the Mach E 1400, I just got super excited. I'm getting more and more excited for these electric vehicles, and I hope you guys are too. And if you guys haven't already, check out the channel. I do electric vehicles. We talk about the latest and greatest that are coming out. And I do good old gas guzzling trucks. I love trucks. We talk about good old work trucks going to off-roading monsters. And I talk about cars. Economy cars, sports cars, and luxury cars. A little bit of everything. And please, like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you guys can stay up with the latest and greatest on the channel. And once again, thank you for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next one.